right, family, and we're back. We are back with, oh boy, God is good. God is good. Thank God for grace. Thank God for grace. I was going to do an Instagram live, and I was like, you know what? I want to share this with the YouTube people. So, let's start here. I'm going to start. I had a session with someone. This woman is, I believe, 61. And wow, the reflection that I get to see myself in this person. Now, this person is coming to me because they are in a very unique and interesting space in their life. I too am in a very unique and interesting space in my life, as we all are in our own unique way on this path and the journey of life. And I just recorded a voice memo saying how fascinating it is, the intelligence of God, the intelligence of this intelligence orchestrating, engineering myself and this other person. Now, I've never met this person in person. I only know this person originally from Insight Timer. We had a free consultation that I offer, and now we're working together for 3 months, once a week. The beauty that is the mirrored reflection, it's not always going to feel beautiful. It's not always going to feel good. The things that this person was saying that I was listening to and holding space for, and then reflecting, and we did some energy work. We did a little bit of meditation, a little bit of breath work, a little bit of affirmations. We are in space together for 30 minutes, and then our space closes. And I feel like in this moment, the message is like, don't ever underestimate the lesson. Don't ever underestimate exactly where God has you, because something that she said, she was like, I don't know what my purpose is, and I feel like I don't know where God is. And she said, I feel like I'm just like existing. And I absolutely understand. I have absolutely been there. And there are some subtle parts of me that resonate and feel that way. And also I know that it's, out with the old and in with the new. And we are in a very unique time collectively. And so I'm grateful for the time that this person and I, this being and I, were in space together. And that leads me to my next point in this share, which I said in the beginning, thank God for grace. I swear, unlike I've ever seen before, I see this little girl, Rachel, this little girl going like this, like, help me, help me, help me. Like, I'm looking at you, adult Rachel. I'm looking at you, wise Rachel. I'm looking at you that has this knowledge and has this intellect. I'm looking at you that is a being of love. I'm looking at you to console me. And I have I've seen it at different spaces and places in my life over the past few years as I've continued in this deep inward journey. And man, I have shared very openly my life on Instagram, on YouTube. So many of you know that I was in a relationship last year. I actually left Peru to pursue this relationship. The relationship was absolutely beautiful, and it was perfect for everything it needed to be for that amount of time. I deeply love this person. I'm so grateful for all that her and I experienced together, and life took us in different directions. And I know that she's a great friend, and she always will be, whether we're in communication or not. And so I made the choice to leave the relationship in that sense and to come back to Peru. And out of nowhere came this other being. Wasn't looking for it, had no plans. I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna be single for a little while. Like, I really was like, I think I'm gonna be single for the next 2 years. And this being of love came into my life. And I thought my last relationship was like very much shadow aspect and very much, and it was. And I also know that the more that we go inward on our own inward journey, we are going to meet people, animals, situations, circumstances, jobs, careers, financial gain, financial, what the mind would perceive loss. Like all of these different things are going to come to the surface because the individual is asking for it. So I've been praying and I've been asking for this deep pruning of programming and conditioning. And so shadow aspects coming out in my relationship with the person that I am with. She would disagree right now. She would say, we're not together. We're done. And that's cool, you know? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because I do trust God. And I do know that for all of my mistakes, all of my shortcomings, all of my faults, I know that God's grace is sufficient for me. And I know that God has me, just as I told the being that I was in session with a few moments ago, I know that God has me right where I am needed. And so I'm grateful. I am, as you can hear, congested, so the body is physically purging. And you know, some videos, the past probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos that I made, I was expressing about inner child, expressing about pain, expressing about grief, and I will continue to do that. And I'm also transitioning and moving into, I am done with the self-sabotage. I am completely done with harping on myself and talking about all these things that I feel are wrong about me. There's nothing wrong about me. I truly am love. And I have some things that are like in these crooks and crevices. Man, they're coming out. They're coming out. They're hollering, they're screaming, and they're coming out. And I'm grateful that they are. So, family, wherever you find yourself, it could be in the thickness of grief. It could be you are completely excited about your life. It could be that you are faced with a financial situation. It could be relational. Maybe you're looking to make a transition in your career. What I know to be the absolute truth is that the intelligence of life has you exactly where you need to be. Don't underestimate this moment in your life, this season of your life. Don't think that because it's thick or because it's hard or because you perceive challenge or strife or struggle, don't put struggle on yourself. You can experience, man, I feel like I'm, going through it right now. Let us be mindful. So I love you, family. I'm here receiving grace. I'm here receiving the grace through all my mistakes, through the challenges that I am being presented with as the human. And it's sufficient. So I love you, family. Have a beautiful day. God is present. Love is present. That's all I got. Have a beautiful day, family.